Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Comrade Stanley Osakhuenorkhodin say he's supposed to dey apologize to Edo people because of wetin he talk during Obaseki government. Make I leave you make you hear from Comrade Stanley Osakhuenorkhodin. The message we bring come today.
Before I continue, I am supposed to be apologizing to Edo people because I asked a question in my previous video. We came out publicly to campaign. Most especially, not even the 2020 campaign, the campaign for Osakhuenorkhodin. Part of the instrumentality used was that we want to ensure consistency in policy implementation by successive administration or regime. That what Governor Obaseki started, Osakhuenorkhodin is coming to consolidate on it. Part of what we told you was that Radisson Hotel belongs to us. Part of what we also told you was Osakhuenorkhodin power plant belongs to us. Part of what we also told you, MOA belongs to us. Every of this public infrastructure, belongs to us. That was the campaign slogan. But after all said and done, we have been told that these same facilities are privately owned. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Please share this video. Thank you for joining me. You can see the topic is very glaring. The hypocrisy of the Nigerian. Can you hear me now? The hypocrisy of the Nigerian people. Can you hear me now? We cry publicly that we want our country to develop, but our actions is on the contrary. Why? The people are even more dubious than the politician itself. We are quick to protect the politicians at our own detriment, but the politician will never think of protecting you. You also forgot that the resources created by our ubiquitous God is enough to take care of everyone. It is humanity, humans, in the name of politicians, that are preventing you from having access to these collective resources designed by our ubiquitous God to protect our collective destiny. Let me trickle it to Edo State. As of today, all you needed to do to be secured in siphoning public wealth is for you to be either a Benin man or an Esa man or an Afemai man. When you siphon wealth, you are from the Benin extraction. Even if the wealth was not evenly distributed within the Benins, when others are asking questions, how did you manage to spend our resources? If you are not a Benin man, Benin men will gather together to say it is our right to protect our own. They'll begin to fight. The same own that you want to protect never thought of protecting you in any way. If he or she is an Esa man or woman, Esa will say, let us protect our own. If he or she is an Afema man, Esa, as the case may be, they will also tell you, as an Afema man or Afema woman, we must protect our own. But at the end of the day, when you must have protected those set of persons who prevented your collective interest and destiny, you will still also come out again publicly to say, why is the country or state not developing? Are you not playing a role? I, for one, have chosen a path. No matter the insult, no matter the bully, for those who actually knew me in the past, my problem is that I decided to play in the murky water of politics. I am and I was a renowned human rights activist in Edo State that have led series of struggle. But because of partisan politics, we almost lost who we are, who we truly are. But for those who continue to follow me in the sequence of steps, you will also know that I am one person that will continue to speak the truth at all times. Take a cursory look at the empirical evidence provided and the classical examples cited. Check those who are coming out to defend those who impoverish them. The sons and daughters or even nephew, cousins of those who impoverish them will never speak. But the sons and daughters of the ragtag, the jacktangs, the holopoloi in our contemporary society, and the Aminukano Talakawas are the ones that will continue to defend. I want to ask a simple question. Do you also think that you do not deserve to also be in a private jet, or even if not a private jet, at least moving from one location to another, having a good life? Or you also think that, let us not look at Nigeria, let's look at the micro part of it, Edo State. Do you also think that the resources in Edo State, if equitably distributed, you will not live a better life? Are you also aware that some selected persons are richer than the state in itself? Or you see, I, Osakhuenorkhodin, made a very big mistake in the past, and I will do everything humanly possible to also rectify it. I have led series of struggles in Edo State. But as of today, because we dabble into the murky water of politics, we are now afraid of saying it the way it is. But we'll change that. So many persons thought that Osakhuenorkhodin is going to decamp. So everyone believes that my actions today is working towards protecting the interest of the sitting governor. That may be your thought. I'm not against it. But for a fact, we must stand on the pedestal of sincerity, fairness, and justice. Before I continue, I am supposed to be apologizing to Edo people because I asked a question in my previous video. We came out publicly to campaign. Most especially, not even the 2020 campaign, the campaign for Osakhuenorkhodin. Part of the instrumentality used was that we want to ensure consistency in policy implementation by successive administration or regime. That what Governor Obaseki started, Osakhuenorkhodin is coming to consolidate on it. Part of what we told you was that Radisson Hotel belongs to us. Part of what we also told you was Osakhuenorkhodin power plant belongs to us. Part of what we also told you, MOA belongs to us. Every of this public infrastructure, every of this infrastructure belongs to us. That was the campaign slogan. But after all said and done, we have been told that these same facilities are privately owned. Because of love and affection, because of personal relationship, because you want to act as if you are very consistent, you have refused to ask questions in the face of gross injustice. Because you don't want people to feel that you are talking here and you are talking there, not without putting into cognizance the fact that a sincere person today can also be an insincere person tomorrow. If you must be a man of truth or a woman of truth, you must learn to be very, very inconsistent in terms of what you say. And I will give you an example. If Osakhuenorkhodin is not a perfect human, and I have some good characters that you believe in, whenever I exhibit those good characters, you must also acknowledge me that Osakhuenorkhodin is a correct guy. He's doing this. He's a very good character. What about if I execute bad character? Because you are my friend, because you want to prove that you are consistent, you also say, Osakhuenorkhodin, this is the best bad character. It is fine. Is it supposed to be so? If these public infrastructures are not ours, we knew we got federal allocations. We knew we generated internally generated revenue without leakage. And we also say that every of these facilities are privately owned. Where did we spend our resources? Where did we spend our resources? It is a question that actually borders on public concern. You that are parents, you pay school fees for your kids. You want the best school for your kids. Ask yourself a simple question. Have you ever seen the sons and daughters of politicians in any of these public schools? They come out to tell you that they have procured state-of-the-art infrastructure in our educational sector. For Osakhuenorkhodin, where is their kids? Where is their kids? Ask yourself this beautiful question. You know, somebody is commenting no integrity. I want to ask him, Mr. Felix Charles Nusa Okoro, what do you call integrity? That I will see white and call it dark because you want me to remain straight or consistent in your belief? Now, where is the health center, primary health center, that we actually promised Edo people across the 18 local governments? If we now ask, where are those health centers that we promise? Does that also make us inconsistent? Does that also make us lack integrity? Or did we actually not voted resources to that? That's one. Answer that question. Secondly, we also promised to build an ultra-modern airport in a donut. Or are we just making this flamboyant statement just to hoodwink the people, to make them feel so happy? If as of today, we are now asking, where is this airport? Does that also make us lack integrity? For asking a promised airport? I went to go and walk in the Yanomo yesterday. I saw the industrial park. It was in a state of moribund. Nothing. Government acquired that area for industrial development. Even if we do not have the capacity whatsoever to actually attract foreign investors, because we will not expect government to begin to build industry. Was there any enabling environment created in that area? Like creating a layout, land subdivision, designing plots for each of these investments that will come? Did we ever do that? But in the face of the state and national media, we have the industrial park. What is the level of development in that area? As we speak, go to that place. It is as bushy as the Garden of Eden. So when we now ask question, you say, why will you ask such a question? You lack integrity. Primary health center, Okpari. Edo North Airport, Okpari. We understand the Gelegele seaport, that there was series of litigation surrounding it. Let's also allow that. Let's allow the sleeping dog to lie. Now, after the expiration of the tenure of the man we all collectively believe in because of his soundness in English language, in Torino, he identified a grief that he never identified while he was in government. And he said the foremost Italian philosopher, Giovanni something, that died, his grave is in Ogoton. It's a welcome development. It is the truth. But have you taken time to ask yourself, now that that grave was found in Ogoton, what was the treatment? What was the treatment? What was the treatment given to Ogoton in the 8 years of the administration, considering the cultural and economic value of the said Ogoton, based on the grave identified, which may be considered as a monument? As we speak, For almost 7 years, we did not construct a K1 road from Ring Road to a K1 barrack. If the grave is true, are we going to be flying to the grave to see it through a helicopter? Are we not supposed to take through Plateau Road? Now, if we also ask question, you say, why is he asking question? You lack integrity. And yet, this same set of people will come out to say, Nigeria is not developing. Nigeria is not so. When you want to call out those who are supposed to develop it, if the person is coming from the Benin extraction, and if you are a Benin man calling him out, they will say you can't protect your own. If your own actually protected you the same way you want to protect it, do you think you will have bad road? Now, somebody asked, I need to clarify this area. Although it's a distraction, but I will for the benefit of the public. Do you know Obaseki? Are you close to Obaseki than some of us? Now, let me tell you. In the presence of Obaseki, nobody has sense. Nobody speaks. Nobody has sense. He is the most sensible amongst everybody, according to him. That's one. Go and check those who dare to tell him, Your Excellency, this is this. Go and check what happened. So if you cannot also study my body language when I'm speaking, that's your cup of tea. I cannot be comfortable with a system and choose to go to defense. I cannot be comfortable with a system and choose to go to the fence. I went to the fence, the political fence, and I called myself the Mr. Fenceman in 2022. Why? I have spent over 4 decades on earth. I'm a young man with a promising future. Regardless of whatever anybody says, I try as much as possible to make my focus my focal point. Some persons also say, because I needed to address this issue, that under Obaseki was doing CFO. Very good. I also think that under Obaseki I'm still doing CFO. Under Obaseki, Obaseki did not give me an aid to say where you are supposed to cut 150 feet trace to establish a coordinate of property and pick the point of this property. Edo State government has given you mechanism or group of persons that will be cutting this trace. Yours is to come there and receive your money. I go to bush and walk. I did not step my foot into government house up to 5 times. The only time I entered into government house is either I was invited by the SSG and I was invited by the chief of staff. The first one was they called us to settle myself and Albert. In case you don't know me, I am not a lazy man. Go and ask. At times, over 70% of persons that have done CFO for, given their CFO, they have not seen me in life. Some may even come to Nigeria. I'm not be the kind of person who will say, person come for abroad. Because, oh yeah, where are you now? I'm coming now. How many of you have even seen me in the street? You see me on social media. Have you seen me? Have you seen me? I do my job. I also remain focused. And again, I keep saying this for the purpose of clarification. The only people I owe true allegiance, unalloyed loyalty, are three sets of people. One, Apostle Alfred, call me direct. I'm on live. One, the first call was from Emmanuel Bogun. The second one, my brother. Call me direct. One, our ubiquitous God Jehovah. Two, my clients at home and the diaspora. Three, those in diaspora, both those who have not given me, and I will tell you why. Those who have not given me job to do may have sat with somebody who intend giving me a job, and the person raised an idea. I want to give Osakhuenorkhodin a job. And that person who have not given me a job did not say, don't give me. I give the guy and I like him. That is why I will also thank that same person. You see the rest? Except if you are trying to be very, very selfish. You have refused to speak the truth. I said it more than 50 times that Obaseki enemy is never my enemy. I also said that we play politics and share the same idea politically. That's why I'm with him. But I want to tell you, won't you be provoked if the same government you work for is gradually turning you into a liar? I came up publicly to tell you that Radisson Hotel belongs to us. We also came up publicly to tell you that Osiemo Power Plant belongs to us. We told you Mowa and others belongs to us. And as of today, after the expiration of the administration, we are saying it's not for Edo. And I should just say, in our man, more rest, man, not ask where money follow. He may why we not you may hear. So for those, let me tell you, a man who lived 300 years before Christ, I repeat, a man who lived 300 years before Christ, Aristotle, defined politics as the science of collective happiness. Man by nature is a political animal. Politics is the science of collective happiness. Man by nature is a political animal. If it is no longer the science of collective, it is not the science of individual happiness, it becomes an aberration. You must ask, what have you benefited from government as a citizen? Be very factual. We continue to budget money into the Ministry of Water Resources. Where is the water? Today you depend on your borehole. We continue to budget huge amount of money into security in this country. Go and call police and tell police this is something happens to you and ask if you will not pay for mobilization. Where is the money budgeted for the security? Where is it? I was the first to ask Edo State government flyover development immediately after the 2020 elections. And we won, celebrating. The government also responded that Edo does not have resources to build flyover. But again, as of today, I stays in the hills. And as a professional town planner, I also understand that city beautification is very expedient. We are having the flyover going on today. And because I am not in party A, or I'm not a member of APC, and I saw my yearnings and aspiration growing in my very forefront, because I'm not a member of that party, I should say, hey, that one has something, we don't need it, made a career, go that one. I was born and brought up as a Jehovah's Witness, and I will continue to reiterate this fact, even if I'm no longer associating. We were taught proper and improper jealousy. I can't see what is good, what I've been yearning for. It is growing. And you expect me to trivialize it because it's not emanating from the political divide that I believe in. Those are part of the reason why I have decided to resign from political party politics. I'm not a member of PDP anymore. I'm not a member of APC anymore. I'm not a member of APGA anymore. I've never approached anybody I want to join their party. Nobody has ever also approached me that come and join my party. I'm on my own right now. I will continue to speak truth. If you look me well, you go know say I'm not the hungry. If I the hungry, I know talk truth. Oh boy, hear me. So you see those persons who have refused to speak, they are under abyss. Go to the book of Revelation and read what abyss mean and what our ubiquitous God promised to do to Satan the devil in the next 1,000 years. I am not under abyss. I am a freeborn citizen, Osakhuenorkhodin, and my name is very loud. Osakhuenorkhodin. I should be able to say it the way it is. I cannot see Okoko and call it Ororo. Somebody also said it is a federal project. Let's agree. It is in this state that we are having a very deleterious, dilapidated federal rules. Instead of finding an alternative solution to address it, government were busy establishing signposts. Edo people, bear with us. This road belongs to the federal government. As if Tinubu will come and pass through that road. Edo people, bear with us. This road belongs to the federal. Now your money, why you not use a repair? Why you not use that? Okay, now. Somebody said that is federal project. Let's also agree. So the second one that is commencing is this federal project. The third one that is already at the tunnel is still going to be. Also, federal government love Edo State more than every other APC state across the country. Why have we refused to accept it? The only problem Senator Monday Okpebholo has, and it's not even new, that's a fact. That does not mean that we are accepting justice. Was the replica of what happened in 2016 in Edo State. It was the replica of what happened in 2016 in Edo State. Every government wants to bring in their successor. Did we actually won 2016 election? Or you want to pretend as if you are not aware of this? From 2016 to about 2020, do you actually love Obaseki? The love you have for Obaseki started when the gross injustice meted against him took place. And an average Edo man hated intimidation. Nobody cares anymore. Obaseki did not win 2020 election because he developed Edo State from 2016 to 2020. Edo man don't want to see oppression. Whether he working or not working, not concern anybody again. I quit no Shomole win no rook. If the Shomole win, I own my quit. That was the sympathy vote that gave Obaseki the election. That election was not based on workings. That election was based on pure emotions. But now ask yourself a simple question. For all those who actually engage in that emotion, will you also claim that vast majorities were not disappointed? I was not born. My father in himself was never even in existence when the Beninese came out with the idea of Pomesi or win away on V. Pomesi or win away on V. I will cite a classical example. Except those who choose to change now. The only pain people in diaspora were having in the past was that as these boys they work rich for Obaseki, it threw away them. It paid so many pieces to their bone marrow. But as of today, because I'm coming out to speak, you want to dehumanize me. But don't also forget, before I choose this path, I have also weighed that your option. All options were already on the table. So don't bother. You can keep talking. I will keep expressing my opinion. It's going to be a matter of time. Truth needs no supporters club to grow. The only issue you have with me is, why now? Why now? Osakhuenorkhodin, why didn't you speak then? Why now? But if you must prosecute me in respect to that, or you choose to prosecute me in the court of public opinion, also do not forget that the issue relating to June 12 election in Nigeria took place in 1993. But the true revelation and fact about it came out in 2025 during the book launch of the former military head of state, Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida. So, if from 1993 to date, the truth came out in 2025, why do you choose to prosecute me in the court of public opinion? Because I'm saying it now. I challenge anybody to identify the lie in any of my statements. Or are you not privy to the fact that they openly promised to build a donut airport for you? Or are they telling you that because they wanted you to be happy, whereas they were not serious? If we did not tell you that Radisson Hotel belongs to Edo people, why did Philip Shaibu went to Radisson Hotel to go and check the progress of work done in a private consortium? I even went as far as videoing the electric poles established for the Osakhuenorkhodin power plant. At the end of the day, am I not be considered as a propagandist? What about the real line that we actually promised? The real line. Is it that from Auchi and to where are all those things? The primary health center, mini stadium, across the 18 local governments. Where are they? What are the core parts of the 2020 campaign? How many was truly achieved? But because of love and emotion, I like this man. Oh, our man. Not make you understand or agree to the facts. Say we are talking about public resources. Even if I know they brag as Osakhuenorkhodin, let me come out now. Now singlet I wear so. I resemble the suffer. I resemble the hungry. But at least to some extent, let us truly speak the truth at all times. Now let me tell you what. Don't want to shut me up by saying they don't give her money for APC. APC don't want this one. APC send her this. APC send her that. God knows. But thank God for those who have been following me. It is not up to 2 months that I also launched an attack against the Okpebholo administration in terms of lopsided appointment. Or will you also claim not to be aware as a then? Was I now working for PDP or working for Obaseki to diminish? Can you hear me now? To diminish Okpebholo as a then? That's why I said, if you must speak the truth, wash your hand off from the monkey waters of politics. I'm not a member of any political party anymore. I have no intention of joining the All Progressive Congress. I have said this time without number. I have resigned from the People's Democratic Party. I will play active politics in 2027 on the ground of neutrality. The best that will satisfy the collective destiny and interest of the ragtag, interest of the jet tanks, and interest of the holopoloi. But I want to also say this. Let nobody claim to be saints in your very eyes. No matter how Tinubu will hate Obaseki, if there are no single evidence to keep him in any solitary consignment, they can't. If there are no single evidence to keep him in solitary consignment, they can't. Men will always run because the Bible stated very clearly, evil runneth when nobody chases it. Evil runneth when nobody chases it. Do you know why? Men will run when they also know that if you follow your own meal, clean conscience, fear no accusation. Let nobody come here to hoodwink you that I did it just for a do nothing. They can never be poor in life. Even if they claim to be a billionaire before they became governor, they are not trillionaires. Let nobody deceive you that somebody said, Osakhuenorkhodin, you are just fighting for so much infrastructure. Are they supposed to share the money? Are they supposed to give you? And I asked a simple question. I said, did Obaseki, Okpebholo, Lucky Gbinedion, Adam Oshomole rule the do for free? Were they not receiving salaries in the course of this exercise? Why then do you expect those who are working with them not to also have access to salary? But wait, you know one thing about me? Nobody can tell you this truth that I'm telling you now. How many person will come out to tell you they also give me money? I've said it. I said during the election I was so mobilized. Who and who will come out in those states or in Nigeria? A politician will come and tell you that they gave me money. All of them will claim that they were working for you. They were not even getting a dime. For those who are following me, I also said before 2020 election, I said, and I quote, I fought for stomach infrastructure. But when I stopped fighting for stomach infrastructure, I saw more of stomach infrastructure from those in the diaspora. Since then till now, I've never used my personal money to buy a single shoe. Do you know how much it costs to wear Ferragamo shoe? Go and check the price for Ferragamo. Go and check the price for original Gucci. I have all of these shoes, and I can also tell you that my kobo is not in it. My kobo is, so whichever economic gratification is more than that. I've said it before and I'm going to repeat it again. Mr. Bobby, Eti, and some others, including somebody that is watching me here now, Mr. Begwe Ogiamie, she's here. If it was America was my priority to travel to, if that thing will take a break with 30 minutes, I don't need it. She they watch me now, she's here. Ask her. Also ask her, she's a member of Diaspora Connect. She will counter me if I'm lying. The first ever agreement for Diaspora Connect is let us take Osakhuenorkhodin to Europe for him to come at least enjoy. Was I in any day available to go to that Europe myself? I refused. I am talking in the public space. Members of the Diaspora Connect is here. Some may be happy with me, some may not be happy. Those who are not happy will counter me. Tell them to come out and say what Osakhuenorkhodin is saying now is a lie. Nobody is perfect. But I try as much as possible to say the truth at all times. Do my best and rest. And God, in its infinite mercy, will take care of the rest. Mr. Collins, continue to malign me, and I like people like Collins Efusa. If you are in about war and you express a contrary view, he will block you. But I won't block you. Do you know why? A brother Nagmoyak Mobona will not want to be. I tire me. No go. For me, this discussion is hitting you directly in your electrocardiogram. You have no other option than to do everything humanly possible to ensure that I put an end to this discussion. So please, that's by the wayside. Posterity will judge us all. And I needed to regain my lost freedom, stolen away from me by the monkey waters of politics. Returning back to the Osakhuenorkhodin that I was. Because political party, made it a matter. What's your need? If we are giving me, I know if he talk. May they not say Osakhuenorkhodin, why you going to do like that? Can't I speak now? I'm a member of your party. May your Progressive Congress do waiting or claim you see the lashing. I did it 2 months ago. Are you not aware? The only issue I'm having right now is settle down, go and eat your loot. Since nobody agree, ask you. But when you come out, they try and want to like say, you can't say, We did our best to ensure that we turned the door to America. And now we will tell you no, we're there inside. Not be so it play. In the past, they will not tie a single road if it is not targeted towards their own interest. Now some person said, he needed to say thank you to those who worked with him, those who made him win the 2020 elections. Very good. If a man cannot thank you when he's enjoying the proceeds of your efforts and investment towards his life, and at the expiration of all the activities, where he no longer enjoy the goodwill, he's coming out to now say thank you for what you did. Of what use? Of what use? Even if I choose not to play party politics anymore, for now, I know this game. It is all about 2027. If the thank you is genuine, come to Ego and thank Ego people. Come to Ikbubaoka and thank Ikbubaoka people. Come to Oredo and thank Oredo people. Come to Oriomo and thank Oriomo people. Come to Ovia Northeast and thank Ovia Southwest. Thank them. Then also go to Eastern Central. Thank them. All local government in Eastern land. Thank them. Go to Edo North and thank them. When you thank these people in these areas, those who live in abroad are also from these local governments. For as long that they are Edo citizens, they will also receive it. You can't be playing politics and you expect those who understand the game not to respond to your action. It's unfair. But you know what? Sentimental being, egocentric element, we do everything humanly possible to look for a very big culty wool to cover the ears of others and also work on the sensibility of so many persons so as not to know the facts and the truth. They will engage in media onslaught, image laundering. But let me tell you, if you do not pay for the media activities, those who comes out to they say he's doing this one, he's doing that, they will be the first to stone them. I want to ask, how can you be spending money without a known source of income? And you also expect those who are spending such money to put an end to their meal tickets? It's so painful that majority of Edo people are not seeing this fact. All because they have been beclouded by emotions and love. English language na dagbo. English language. What is the in-depth actions and the real will to ensure speedy development? I want to openly acknowledge Senator Monday Okpewolo, the executive governor of Edo State. Even if anybody thinks that or see anything about it, that is your own cup of tea. Now, look at why I'm acknowledging him. Today in Edo State, no governor, I repeat, has taken it upon himself to confront courtism headlong the way Okpewolo has done. Everybody with the streets, whether you be big man for inside, you be small man for inside, you be courtiso, you not be courtiso, you are happy for the relative peace. Our problem in Edo State, now with the year kidnap. Now courtism is the highest insecurity in Edo. But whether you like it or not, even if you refuse to say the truth, your conscience will puncture you anywhere you are. Your conscience will hit you if you refuse to acknowledge that issues have been properly managed. Somebody said, Albert has American visa already. He will continue visiting the country and you will continue crying. I want to quickly tell you something. No worries, sir. I cannot be coming out here on media talking with wisdom without deploying the wisdom in my own personal activity. I will shock you. Me, Osakhuenorkhodin, will shock you. Makachuku. I know, if you pressure me to open up, when the time comes, you will know who be Osakhuenorkhodin. You think, you think as I did so, you don't know me. I don't even need to go there. I will also show you what to make me not feel so travel. No worry, na time go take. Let's leave that aside. Who get opportunity to travel from one place to another? Congratulations. But also believe this fact. At this my age, I cannot travel to go and work. I can only travel to visit you and return back to where I am. I will also travel, visit you, and return back to this same country. I'm not a noisemaker, but just also know that I'm not foolish. I deprive myself from something for me to achieve something. I have said this before. I want to say this again. Let me tell you now, anywhere I choose to travel to around the world today, within a twinkle of an eye, I don't go, I don't come, I tell you. But I know if we go for now. I'm not only controlling a business now, I'm controlling an empire. I advertise series of real estate to you. None of those real estate be somebody who say at the FS seller. It's Osakhuenorkhodin starting real estate enterprise. The CEO now sit down with you, so now you get those real estate. Not be person real estate that they advertise to you. It is my real estate. Tell me how many plots you want buy today if I not see and sell for you outside my community. Not call me Osakhuenorkhodin. Not make noise. In life, in this our age, what will they protect now in the evening? Not be early morning, oh. Now in the evening, now we fight for. So that by the wayside, I just want to clarify something. You understand? Will it take you as a very sensible man, we understand the rules? Will it take you more than 7 million naira to travel to anywhere you choose to travel to? Or you expect me now say me you go give one agent money, me take do visa for me say I want fly to anywhere? I don't understand. It will not take you more than 600,000 naira, not even up to get an American visa. You don't even need anybody to do American visa for you. Go to American embassy. You face interview. Even if your brother is the president, they can even deny a senator a senator of Federal Republic of Nigeria visa, and they will give it to a wheelbarrow pusher. So leave that aside. Vice chairman for 8 years. Now do. See your former for how many years now? Leave that. So let's discuss why we are here. So let us all as a people continue to stand on the path of truth, regardless of emotion. You must not be in competition with anyone, but also everybody should be held accountable for whatever they say. Everybody should be held accountable for whatever they say, especially public officer. After an administration, you must also check the activities. Umuwa, all this infrastructure are privately owned. Where did we not spend the whole money generated? For your current expenditure, where are the capital projects? And those state-owned projects, where are state-owned projects? If all of these are byproduct of MOUs. Now, let me continue on that of Okpebholo. We talked about the security situation. Even if you choose to pretend about it, will you say that this government has not? Let me tell you, there are some youth that ought not to have celebrated Christmas. So youth day where they are alive now, we suppose don't buy. But they are alive today. For this Benin, they're supposed to buy, they're not supposed to be alive now. But because of the actions of government, these persons are still alive today. They're supposed to buy, not be say, but they are alive now, they don't know. With the way wars of courtism take go on, how many youth they free? But today people know, because who they here not know what they there. Who they not know what they here. You not go know the importance. Because it not happen again. Some youth with their life today suppose don't buy. Now policy of government, actions of government, led by His Excellency Senator Monday Okpebholo, now make them stay there alive. God not they come from heaven to protect people. The Bible stated very clearly, explicitly, when he said, respect the superior authority, because I gave them the opportunity to be there. Those set of youth suppose don't buy, but now they are still alive. Now, again, just recently, we saw an aboriginal employment. You say you have not still okay, Michael David, you say okay, your question again, you have not still asked the rightful question. Why has Obaseki not visited the people in Edo South, Edo North, Edo Central before going to international? Thank you. Charity begins at home, they say. I've responded to that, and I've said it even before now. Now, look at it very clearly. We talked about, again, aboriginal employment, not consultant-based employment. An employment that actually targeted the people. 5,000 teachers receiving their appointment letters. Let's throw that aside. Are you also aware that today The cleaner you see in the street that is sweeping, they are under minimum wage and they are incorporated into the Edo State Civil Service. Now, somebody say on the issue of cultism, it is after 1 year without court clash that we say thank you. I want to answer that. Nobody can stop cultism. If you like, you do everything for this, like you know fit. But it can be suppressed and reduced to the barest minimum. Not be America, somebody they give speech where they call light term. Where in a country where we claim it's a sinner claim. They don't drop people for streets. But we are talking about how rampant this action has been. Before, in the street of Benin, you may be intimidated. May they intimidate you again for street. In the year of Okpewolo, Medoron, I schooled in Auchipoli. Crisis boss wa Uchi. May begin activate. When Okpewolo enter with the anti-courtesy action, everybody enters. Everybody enters. This will not be Okpewolo's speech or discussion. I'm not here to talk about him or to praise him. I'm not a member of his party. But I've told myself this fact. Where I see truth, I'll talk on. If I see the bad part, I'll see talk on. So if you can consider that one at the end of the day, say, it's either here or there. Now, so now you won't be that. Because I know, say, because I want to make you feel, say, I do only here. If I see, I'll say, Nabi. No, I won't do that. I won't. Someone. Somebody say, someone must understand something. It is our state. We must speak truth at all times. And for those who continue to say, why now? I've also told you, I went to the fence because I was not comfortable. Secondly, I was already in the murky water of politics. And part of the Nigerian political system is that you must learn how to lie effectively. When your party is failing, you must go there to go and defend your party to say, we are not failing. Even when Ekpo come out for Nigerian eyes as a result of the reckless actions of your party, we will see it say that will not be the Ekpo, not be the party cause. That is what Nigerian politics expect you to be. But today, if you fair the thing say, I be your member for PDP, I not do again. If you the think say I be your member for APC, say because what you are the talk now, if I say they favor you, I'm not a member of your party, I dey wait. But for now, we must speak the truth at all times. Anybody will talk say, before, men go green enter town, 60% of those in diaspora, 80% of those in diaspora get more investment in Lagos, Ogun than Edo State. Why? Isn't that kidnapping the fear? Na courtesan. Many men they will SAS pursue come out of this Benin, they run enter abroad. Fear not let they return. They don't repent, they change, but they don't feel calm. But watch and see what will happen this December. They don't go full. You go see Wesley, men go they enjoy. Because they also know, so there are some level of guarantee as far as courtism related issues is concerned. And if you fail to also acknowledge that fact, I have said this before, I want to repeat it again. There are some youths today that they drink beer now, they are like, hey, everywhere good, now man, you be, they're supposed don't buy. Now government policy against anti-courtism, now make them see their life today, if not, therefore don't buy. How many governments really wear the apron string, the true political will to address these challenges in the past? How many? So when we tell you the truth, some person will say, why now? Osiomo no be you get them. Radis no be you get them. Mowa no be you get them. Every of those things they say no be we get them. They are. Then where did we not spend the money? Because as at then, the IGR na warfare, no leakage. Now POS is the receiver. Or go inside government account. Where? At the end of the day, they say, we leave $2 million in this one. We leave so and so million. Who tell you to leave the money? Use it to build. They're not be saving a dog saying you build the state, provide basic infrastructure. That one, that saving now to say we leave this one here. The one they live here different from the one we follow here. Now, no why they use that one for. The one they live here different from the one we follow here. What $75 million into 3 trenches? How many Oshomole receive for inside the trenches? And how many we also receive for our own regime? How many we receive? You know how many money? Men can't use English deceive men. Men go say, na so, you know, with the weird tide, they say, we have a system that can better. There's an Italian man grave that is there now in Overton. All through the 8 years. The title reads your water. I've been in a helicopter, they want to go to see that grave. Men know they use wisdom. They make exorbitant promises. We'll build a port in this place, a donut, a railway line. Where are all these things? There must be primary health care in every local government, in the 18 local government. Where there? Mini stadium, where? I never agree to talk about Gele because I know that one say there was litigation. I know you do like this, we'll talk on CB. Then when you can't come back, I say, oh, I talk by Baba. You tell us primary health care center. We don't see them. Just why would you ask? Why will you be asking about primary health care center? You lack integrity. So as the primary health care center, no come, we'll see. We'll just say, Baba, thank you for not building the primary health care center. They also will get integrity. I don't understand. See, of a truth, Senator Modu will be like you do like this. You do like this. And I'll tell you why. Let Edojis release information. May you see the way people take convert Edo government land to Edo facility, Edo land to themselves. Make Ukbewulu really Edo people they oppress Ukbewulu. Now the truth, but I don't know. You get what we know. Edo people they oppress Ukbewulu. They don't want let Ukbewulu work. You don't want for problem. You don't want make the say in a bad person. You see land. It can turn out. May they release information. Me run corner. But when the man want to say, One will say, why are you not some? Can't you face your own? Can't you face your own? The same people when they say, can't you face your own? They will come back again later and say, oh, Nigeria is them. You people are hypocrites. When they want to bring out information, you see them coming up, may the liver alone, may the liver alone, may the liver alone. But they should stop all this. Let the government focus. Those same people will still come back again and say, oh God, this Nigerian government, as I have stated before from the initial stage, if you want to succeed in moving public resources without being intimidated, it's either you will be a Benin man, you'll be an Isha man, or you'll be an Afema man. If Isha man asks you as a Benin man, say, where did you spend our money? Benin man will come and say, hey, we must protect our own. If Benin man asks Benin man, say, how you take collect our money? How you take spend them? Other Benin man will come and say, this one a bad person. You don't see Isha people, they draw their brother. Why you draw your own? Protect your own. Your own not protect you, but they say you protect them. Then when it happen to Isha, they'll say, protect your brother. Isa Bedo, Isa, oh yeah, come. Leave her. Isa, oh. When he go to a donut, they'll say, now after my liver, But check. These same people where you they defend, they're not the enter public transport again for road. Some get private jets unannounced. Some now 247 they fly. Those one, as you they pray, say, may God give you food. When they pray to God, say, God, if no end this life, let me know. Oh God, no let me buy. Then if you go to tell them now, if Jehovah's go they ask, go to preach to them, say, God promised to destroy this world and bring in paradise where you be enjoying. They'll say, no, God should not destroy this world. I pray to someone. What is it? Then if they want that, they'll cry, oh God, you know money. It day. But you where they say, leave our own. Your garis are not in your kitchen. Gary not in your kitchen. You don't even get bottled water. Are you getting the point? Of a true. For those who say, they give money, if they give me money, say that money side I want follow. You for if the way how they talk, you shock. Now this is those states. Now people for stay put out here for 8 years. Eight years, everyday payment. You know how much you do for Protea? For 8 years. I was when it comes to a Obaseki campaign for youth on ground, I'll collect number one. Not be say number one. Obaseki was busy dancing. Oh, God, make you carry your ticket. Go. Who bring her? Who sing the song? Who sing the song? Who mobilized the entire world? Who energize everybody where they don't lose hope? Now Osakhuenorkhodin. But that is by the wayside. Agbezami now will never result. I will never result. What is truly on ground? A billion don't receive. Tinubu dey shout, ask your governors. I have increased the revenue base of this country. Ask your governor. Okpabolo dey run come out publicly dey say, it's Tinubu that is giving me money. Obaseki enjoyed about 7 to 8 months, if not up to even a year, of Tinubu administration. The money enter. But when federal road bad, we go put sandboard for road. Edo people, this road belong to the federal government. Bear with us. Bear with us. So of a fact, if the rule finish, our people refuse to ask them question, may the peacefully enter his house, go enjoy that loot. But the idea of trying to come out to come form sense, I did not take a dime. My own is to ensure the development of Edo State. This you can't show, huh? We will say no. We know not politics they play. You are moving from one location to another. You not visit Ego. You not visit Bubaha. You not take, or when you were in government, they write letter all through, meaning from diaspora where you say you visit that way you love. No one where they reply back. You know, open one diaspora agency. What is okay because these people they love me and I love them, they do for me. This is how they communicate. When you travel for, even you say, okay, you know, do organize one world press conference to say, I want to say a very big thank you to all our brothers and sisters around the world, more especially those in the diaspora who work tirelessly. I make bold to say this. The least person will not spend money for the re-election of Obaseki from abroad, now $100. The least. Some self tell their brothers. Now we did the forefront. I was, in fact, in charge of Diaspora Connect. Majority of them tell their brothers and sisters, if you don't go to vote in that election, no ever come here again. There are people who have never voted in their life. They don't believe in the electoral system. They were forced to come out to go and vote. I ask, how many times did they tell them thank you within the administration? Now when government come in, because they say, well, where say, for to use them more again for another election. Now we identify, say, one foremost Italian man grave, they all got on. And we now build, that is what we are trying to do with Muwa. The grave is in Ogoton. Where you were there all through. It took over many years to type from Ring Road to Kenwa Road now. From Ring Road to now this thing go and already. It not even reach Kenwa Barrack. It not reach Kenwa Barrack. And you need to take through a Kenwa Road down before you reach Ogoton, before the Gelegele. Even the Gelegele will plan, say, yes, the seaport in Gelegele. After Ogoton share boundary with Gelegele, was there road to that same Gelegele? Was there road to that same Gelegele? Now, after government, we are now identifying graves of Italian foremost, this is Giovanni. Was there road to Gelegele? So after government, the people in your own zone, where you for real rule, you not do thank you to around them. Ego Bubaoka, Edo Central, Edo North, no. America, Europe, Canada. Now the group of your friends and enjoyment men now na dey wrong. Go and check the population density of people in Rome, in Torino, America, the Edos, and check the number of persons that are in one enclave. It's not even up to 1% of the entire Edos living in those states. That they use media, they promote and say, Edo, you love them, Edo, you love them. Let me also tell you, they have WhatsApp group where they send message, go and comment and find that post. They'll go to comment, they try to distract you, they go, we dey inside this media matter, we know how well. So you see all those comments, push it on, continue. Do not be distracted. I'm Comrade Stanley Osakhuenorkhodin. By the grace of God, the sea of woman in those states, the coordinator general, this one they paint them with some of them. The coordinator general, Edo Diaspora Connect worldwide. I have taken a stand. You see, this matter is going to get to its logical conclusion. Let's just say the rest. Me Osakhuenorkhodin, and no rest. Thank you, and bye for now.
Now we don't hear from Comrade Stanley Osakhuenorkhodin. Let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things wey dey happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you with this video, make you help us share am. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.